Got an athlete update from my guy Kyle Robinson, who was drafted by the A's last year out of Texas Tech. First thing I did after Kyle signed up was check his college numbers. There's nothing too crazy here. He allowed a few too many base runners, didn't strike out enough guys for college, so I'm immediately thinking the arsenal could use some improvement. The arsenal's not bad though. I really like this north-south profile. The one thing that stood out to me was this changeup is a pitch that he uses a lot, and it's not really a great swing and miss changeup. He's probably more of a soft contact pitch, so I thought we could get some more depth on that and make it nasty. When I started to dive in on Kyle's mechanics, there were a few things that stood out to me immediately. I think the first one was when he's breaking his hands, you see this really overly flexed wrist that he has. That tells me there's a lot of tension turned on in the arm as he's trying to throw the ball. So if we can get him to relax that arm, that should allow him to get some easy cheese. In the lower half, we could definitely see some directional issues, kind of dumping everything forward. And then as his foot's getting on the ground, you can see that pelvis still completely sideways. So he's not really taking advantage of the kinetic chain as well as he could. So that got me excited because that's a lot of low-hanging fruit there. The first drill I gave him was this pendulum drill, just teaches him how to relax the arm. As we got into the lower half stuff, I gave him one of my favorites, which is the closed janitor. I really like this drill because it gets him to feed the flaw, where he has to get off of this back leg, learn to sit back, get stacked, and then rotate. The next drill was the walking windup, just so that he could feel this happening really, really quickly. And then a nice simple step over just to make sure that he's getting his pelvis open into landing. After that, we threw a nice bullpen, 92 miles an hour on the heater. It was nice and easy. And then we started throwing changeups, pitch design time. That's his original changeup right there. You can see it on the edger. He really likes to pronate that thing and get some horizontal on it. We were going to keep that changeup because he's comfortable with it and he has success with it, but I also wanted to show him the kick change to get a more of a swing and miss pitch. You can see the depth on these things, and then you can see kicking that seam over to make sure that he gets that. These metrics here are from his last bullpen in-house. I was very pleased with it. We've got the changeup with a little bit more horizontal. The kick change, which is tagged as a splitter, has a ton of depth and is going to obviously be a swing and miss pitch. As he went to spring training, I checked in with him one day to see how everything was going, and I could not have gotten better feedback from Kyle. He said he's been up to 97 miles per hour and the kick change is disgusting. So here's a good look at that 97 mile an hour heater, followed by some nasty kick changes, and just enjoy watching the rest of Kyle's arsenal, and you'll see why I'm expecting him to have a huge year this year starting out in Lansing.